us. I'm Amy Hockert, and there is an urgent need that we wanted to tell you about for volunteers to foster some very special dogs, more specifically mostly puppies. America's VetDogs is a nonprofit that trains and then places assistance dogs with veterans with disabilities. They do it all over the country, including here. But before they can, go to school, these dogs need temporary homes just so they can get socialized, learn basic skills, obedience, and that's where the volunteers come in. And we'll have more on that in just a minute. But first, we wanted to introduce you to I think probably a match made in heaven. Rachel Robinson is a veteran from St. Paul who served in the Army and Air Force for 16 years. And joining her is a very good boy, Terry, too, I understand, right? Where's Terry? Hi, Terry. Oh, sweetie pie. All right.
I hope he doesn't get too bright.
Oh, I know. We'll keep it nice and just chill for Terry. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your service on this Veterans Day. Thanks for helping us commemorate such an important day. I wanted to start first, if I could, Rachel, with your backstory. Again, you served for 16 years. Tell us about your time in the service, and then why you ended up leaving the service.
Yeah, so I served for 6 years Army and 10 years Air National Guard. I had various jobs: aircraft maintenance, communications, religious affairs. I ended up leaving after a sudden death in the family. My sister died by suicide, so I needed to step away from service at the time. But it was such an honor to serve with such amazing people, and just super grateful for my time.
Yeah, and then so after you left the service, at some point, tell us about, I asked you earlier if it's okay to talk about a diagnosis that you had that is so common among veterans especially. Tell us some of the things that you were battling internally.
Yes, so I have post-traumatic stress, combat-related, complex PTSD. However, I like to frame that as post-traumatic growth. And Terry, my service dog, has provided so much safety and calm and peace for me that I can't even put it into words how much he helps me. He can bring me my medication. He can wake me up from a nightmare. He can help stop any panic attacks that I might have. He can come and sit on my lap and rest with me. He provides so much support that I can't even articulate because it's so amazing. I also have 2 young daughters too who are also very well supported. Oh,
that's awesome. Just kind of melded right into the family that was already there and is so much support for you. Do you want to show us Terry as much as you can? And I know it's it might freeze up just a little bit, but tell us while we're seeing, oh, sweet Terry. Oh, it'll tuckered out, and we've got pictures too. I know it's oh, there we go.
Yes, we have pictures. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm blurry.
Hi. Oh, here's some pictures too, Rachel. So while we're taking a look at some pictures and we take a look at Terry, tell us about the process here. You applied with America's VetDog. They're based in New York. Tell us what the process was like.
Yes, so I applied. It took about 8 months for the entire process, because they want to know, how fast you walk, how much you can carry, how do you go upstairs, are you left-handed or right-handed? And so they get all this really good information about the veteran and what your disabilities are, and then they send you out to New York for 2 weeks, and you are room and boarded, fed delicious meals for 2 weeks, and you meet your dog, you train your dog, and then you get to go home. You fly home with your dog, completely free for the veteran, service member, EMT, police officers. Yep.
What was it like the first time you laid eyes on Terry? What was that moment like?
I have it on video. It was unimaginable. He was just like, when you come home with a new baby and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? But he was much more helpful to me than he just reduced a lot of my stress. So
yeah. And what is the thing that you've loved the most now? He's been a part of your family for almost 2 years now. What's been the thing that's either surprised you or that you've just loved about having him as part of your family?
He's just so calm. He's he understands a lot more than I expect him to understand. He picks up on words before like things I haven't even trained him. He picks up on. He can register if I'm getting upset or dysregulated. He just comes and just lays right next to me. He does that for my daughters as well. So he's just been such an impactful member of our family, and I don't know what I would do without him.
Yeah, the training sounds just incredible and so specific because of the wide-ranging needs of veterans. The call for volunteers, and one of the reasons that we wanted to do the story was because it sounds like there's a need for fosters, and you were explaining to me a little bit earlier that process. So this is kind of before they get to go to the school, right? How important is the foster piece of all of this?
Oh, it's so critical. If we don't have anybody to foster and raise our puppies, then they won't be ready for the veteran or the police officer or the EMT in need. So having puppy dog raisers and sponsors are critically important to fulfill the mission.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that because the organization's been around since 2003, I believe, but it was in 2015 that they opened it up to first responders and fire and police, EMTs. So it's expensive to do this. It says more than $50,000 to breed, raise, train, and then place just one dog. But as you mentioned, a free service for veterans in need. You apply and go through that process. Yeah, it's just an incredible organization, and it clearly, just in talking to you earlier and now, seeing just what a difference this makes in your life. So our thanks to you for your service and sharing your story, and our thanks to Terry. 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 Hey, buddy.
It's Rusty.
Oh,
it's blurry. I don't know why it's blurry.
You just knocked out. There we go. Oh, sweetie pie. All right, we'll let Terry rest. I can see the calming. I can feel it from here, that calming. Yeah. Thanks for sharing your story, Rachel. We really appreciate it.
You.
All right, take care.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye.